You are adjusting to a whole new world. We are going through a time of deep change. And anytime we go through deep changes, there's a lot of adjustment that we have to experience. So right now, all of the things that used to work for you, all of the relationships that used to be a certain way in your life, all of the things that you decided you wanted to do, whether it's work or hobbies or any way that you've decided to express yourself, all of these things are up for review by you. You might notice that things that you were interested in even just a couple months ago are shifting and changing. Your level of interest in them is maybe not as strong as it was, or maybe it's even stronger than it was. Your relationships with people in your life are changing. Some of them are getting better and smoother. Some of them are getting more turbulent and worse, quote unquote worse. But the truth is that nothing that you're experiencing is worse, even though sometimes it can feel that way. Transitions are just messy because nobody seems to know how to think, feel, or react, because we're used to thinking, feeling, and reacting in the ways we always have. But we're changing. We're changing a lot, and it's happening really quickly. What's important for you to remember is that the change that we're all experiencing right now is normal and necessary. And the best way you can approach it is to make sure that you're not telling yourself a negative story about it. A story where you're the victim, or a story where everything goes wrong in your life. Nothing is going wrong. Nothing is trying to hurt you. You're not being punished for anything. It's just none of those things that we tend to say to ourselves. None of those negative stories and negative voices are accurate. That's just old habitual thinking. We were taught to think that way. We watched other people express that way. So we learned how to do it. We learned how to complain about things all the time and to see things in a negative light and to worry and to stress. And you'll notice lately that you're probably feeling that even more intensely. That even more negativity comes up. Even more negative stories and negative beliefs show up in your mind. And they repeat over and over and over and over again. It's normal. It doesn't feel normal because you're reacting to it. Because there's a part of you that hates it, is afraid of it, doesn't want to feel it. It's going to keep happening because that's the only way for it to get loud enough for you to start paying attention to it. Because that's what your repeating thoughts and feelings are asking for. Your attention. That's all they want. They want to know that you notice them and that you care about whether or not you're feeling hurt by them. They're not trying to hurt you. They're trying to show you where you're hurting. There's a big difference. So if you're having repetitive thoughts about a certain thing that happened to you in your life, or a certain way that people treat you, that is your consciousness shining a light on what's wounded and what is asking to be healed. So your job is to step in and be the parent. Picture those thoughts and feelings as a small child that's hurting and needs attention and comfort and guidance. Every time that happens to you, every time you see or feel or notice something negative coming up, that's your cue to tend to the child, to be the parent, to step in and say, those are just old thoughts. They don't mean anything. The truth of you is greater than that. Never believe what your mind says to you. Your mind lies. It's important to know that if you have a thought or a feeling that causes you pain, shame, guilt, blame, it's false. And it's up to you to notice it and to be the parent, to step in and protect yourself from those thoughts. Say, no, that is just an old thought. I don't need to believe those thoughts anymore. The truth is, I am blessed. I am amazing. None of that was my fault. I did the best I could. I hope you'll take some time to notice those thoughts, to notice how much is going through you right now, and to step in and be the comforting, compassionate parent that we all needed. It's the best way to help yourself, heal yourself, and set yourself free. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.